Josh Prokop.
I'm Anita Walton.
Bill Walton.
Noreen Story.
I'm Kourosh Mahboubian.
It was 1975, so I was 23.
28.
7 or 28.
27 or 28. It was back in 1980s.
I knew Ted back in the 80s. When I was in college, I actually learned a lot of stuff from him.
Well, there were a group of people that we all hung out with, and Ted was part of that group. Josh, Peter Pileski.
Anne McQueen, and then Albert Gaucher.
Right.
He's not in the photos, but good friends. So our friends were friends of Ted's, and
Right.
that's how we got to be friends of
And a lot of them
Ted's.
lived in an artist's building
The
in
Chicory
Boston.
Piano Factory.
And we hung out.
Ted was a good friend, and I would help him out whenever he needed it. And he asked me if I was interested in doing these sleep studies. He had just started doing it. And he showed me some work. He had done a study of Seymour, and it looked exciting. And so, yeah, we were game.
I love Ted. Ted and I talked constantly, and Ted was always coming up with, had something new technologically that he wanted to get, and was always badgering some company. And of course, eventually they would say yes.
I gave Ted a one-man show. We were preparing the show. He had all of these fabulous, large, mural-sized images that he had been working on, and we were going to put them up all over the gallery and launch his New York career at that point. And sadly, within just a few weeks from the time we had made the decision and started moving forward, I got the news that he had passed, and then suddenly everything ended. That was the last contact I had, and years later I saw a website with his name on it and saw all of this new momentum being built up, and here it is as a book.
I was the exhibit coordinator of Dream Stage, of which Ted Spagna's photographs were a major element of the exhibit, plus were a major reason we got funding from Hoffman LaRoche.
It's absolutely amazing, amazing stuff, capturing people in their most intimate moments and telling stories that people would only see when they're there as a voyeur in the bedroom. It's just amazing.
People loved to look at him. They were just fascinated by the movements. They were fascinated by things like with the animals, how they come in and leave during the night.
We went with Ted to the zoo, where he took photos.
That's right.
I guess the Stoneham Zoo in Massachusetts. On a day trip one day, we took a ride with Ted. Oh, it was great. See
He
the
was
lions
quite
and.
inspiring. He really was. Yeah, it was quite interesting.
We loved the pictures. It was those pictures when he showed Alan Hobson that Hobson just went nuts over the pictures, because it just showed him things that he theorized but he had never seen before.
It was quite astonishing to see ourselves so public.
And
it
many
was kind of cool.
many of our friends are in the book. Past friends. It's a lot of years now. It's going on 33, 4 to 5 years. Ted's almost gone 25 years next year, so it's a long time. And I just thought it was wonderful that they wanted to resurrect his work so the public could see it.
Ted documented everything for Dream Stage. There are so many. For the final Dream Stage party, Ted and I sat down and went through all those contact sheets and picked out pictures of everybody. And I just miss him so much.
My name is Mary Ellen Martin. I actually never knew Ted, but I was asked to write a piece for the book. And when I saw the photographs, I just thought they were really intriguing, important, very beautiful images.
Well, if I said this is very exciting, I'm sure I'd be saying something that everybody here knows. It's been a long time coming. Something that was painful to me 24 years ago, 23 years ago, 22 years ago was my uncle gone and his work locked up in some room somewhere. About 3 years ago, I reconnected with that beautiful Delia Bonfilio over there. And in our chats, something that came up was the quandary of what do we do about Uncle Teddy's work that's almost gone. So we set out and found a bunch of friends, reconnected with them in Boston and Cape Cod. 2.5 years ago, we put up a Facebook page, Ted Spania. We had to quickly change it to Ted Spania Project because people were saying, oh my God, Teddy, how are you? I haven't seen you in so many years. So we got past that, and it's, the last year working on the book was quite an experience. It's kind of outside my world. Thank God I had Delia with me because it was right in her business with the graphic design. She did the design on the book and beautifully. She just turned Teddy's work into something, a little bit that she participated with, made it flow very nicely. I'd like to thank everybody for coming. This is something very dear to my heart, and I love you all, and you new people, I love you too. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy the book, and please follow us. We are destined and determined. This is a sleep portrait here that I did. Delia and I are relaunching the sleep portraiture in Ted's name, Sleep Snapshots, and hopefully that'll go to something. We want to continue Ted's work. We have exhibits. We're working with Cooper Union to get an exhibit. www.tedspania.com. If you people are interested, we are hard workers. We put everything up there. You'll be able to follow every step we make. And please follow us and join us on this journey because my uncle deserves to be here and more. And we're here to do that. And there's people here I know that love him very much. To know him is an experience that you don't get. So thank you all for coming, and thank you for the love. And please stay with us and keep the journey going. Let's not let this go away. Let's let it become something bigger and better than anyone could have dreamed. Thank you all.